Hey everyone, it's Mitchell here. Today I'm going to be showing you everything you could do before Halloween Horror Nights. How to have the best day before the night of Horror Nights. How to do Horror Nights right. That's one part. Part two is Portofino. So if you want to see Portofino, my stay at Portofino, just wait. It's probably going to be out a week after you see this video. So yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. The Jacked Up experience is an exclusive resort experience for those staying on property at Universal Studios. When you walk into Cabana Bay, you're greeted by the Icons Bar. The Icons Bar is part of the Jacked Up experience, and it takes place in Cabana Bay, and it's a wonderful bar that's themed like the different icons of Halloween Horror Nights. They even have this wardrobe that displays 3 different costumes of 3 different icons. The back of the wardrobe displays the different tools used by the scare icons, like the scissors used by the storyteller and these massive scissors used by the caretaker. Of course, Jack has some representation with these cards and the caretaker with this lantern, so just be on the lookout for different Easter eggs of all the different scare icons. The top of the Icons Bar, of course, displays the different icons from Halloween Horror Nights. This is a great way to kick off your Horror Nights if you're not familiar with the icons and if you want to sit down and have a drink. The details here are everything. Be on the lookout for different Easter eggs regarding all the icons. You'll definitely find some. The drink selection looked pretty good. They even had a pumpkin beer by Southern Tier Brewing Company. It's supposed to be really good. They also had their specialty cocktails, and some of them looked amazing. On the way to the Jacked Up experience, which is actually on the 2nd floor of Cabana Bay, you can walk by the merchandise store, which has beautiful Halloween merchandise window displays, and they sell Halloween Horror Nights merchandise in the store. When I got upstairs to wait in line for the Jack experience, there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but they were soon up and running, and all you had to do was show them your room key and you were ready to go. Soon you're faced with Jack's front door. Are you brave enough to go in?
Alright, welcome. Jack's been around for about 20 years doing shows at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. Here are some pictures for reference. That's kind of like how he got his way as an icon character, or how he made his way. And one of our favorite bits that he does in one of his shows.
The room is basically themed like Jack set up his own little pop-up circus. It seems like someone got a little messy with his popcorn. I don't think that's chocolate syrup. The main attraction of the Jacked Up experience is definitely the human-sized blender. You could get a picture inside and it looks like you're getting blended. I couldn't help but make myself into a human-sized smoothie. Yummy.
For some years of madness.
Here you can see pictures of people being blended in years past. At least for a photo op. And this table is supposed to be Jack's makeup table where he puts on his clown makeup. Isn't that creepy?
Did you miss me?
There were all sorts of carnival decorations, including this bumper car. I didn't realize that little guy was a bumper car, but he is.
Thank you.
Last but not least, it's time for a photo op with Jack. It wasn't the real, live version of Jack, but it was a Jack statue, and he was pretty creepy. I'm about to meet Jack. Yo! My roommate? No. This Jack.
Thank you so much.
I think he just moved. I think he just winked at me. The next item on my list I would recommend doing before you go to Halloween Horror Nights is checking out Islands of Adventure. Islands of Adventure opened up a Halloween store that brings spooky season to a whole new level. In the Lost Continent part of the park where the Sinbad show used to take place, there's a new Halloween store called All Hallows Eve Boutique Store. This place is incredible and it's a great way to start off your Halloween Horror Nights. You're surrounded by Halloween decorations that look like they came from the past. Look at this beautiful door. I'm obsessed with these type of decorations. Once you walk in, you're greeted by a skeleton scarecrow with a pumpkin on his head. This scarecrow is part of the Scarecrow Stalk. The Scarecrow Stalk is basically an Easter egg hunt for different scarecrows around the theme parks. Most of them are in Universal, but this one is in Islands of Adventure. This Scarecrow Stalk is a great way to pass time during the day if you're waiting for Horror Nights to start. Like I said though, the decorations in here are immaculate. They're beautiful, they're wonderful, spooky vibes all around. Absolutely my favorite store to go into for Halloween Horror Nights. This store sells different unique Halloween Horror Nights artwork, like these Icons prints. They also sold Halloween Horror Nights comic books. These comic books star different characters from Halloween Horror Nights. They even had one with the Yeti on it. Have you ever heard of Magic Candle Company? Well, Magic Candle Company makes 2 of their candles inside this store. The 2 candles they make are called Hollows and Spells. Hollows smells exactly like you would think it would, basically a very Halloween and fall smell, kind of like pumpkins and fall. It's hard to explain. And the Spells candle smells like apple cider. Really delicious. Both of them smell amazing. They also had a weird section where they sold coffee and hot sauce. It looks like most of the hot sauce was already bought. I even bought some myself and it was really good. It was a little bit expensive. I don't know why hot sauce is always so expensive, but the bottles here were about $14 to $16. They have so many fun, spooky knickknacks, like this skull right here. These skulls are about $125, so a little bit too expensive for me, but I love this skull. This is the one I would definitely buy. What a better way to enjoy Halloween Horror Nights than to go to this store and just take pictures in front of all these incredible pumpkins. This store gives me Halloween vibes like I've never felt before. They even had this notebook, which is a Beetlejuice reference, the handbook for recently deceased. This is incredible that they have this item. So then I hopped on the water taxi and I was happy to see that it was decorated with Halloween decorations. So I did stay at Portofino this night and I'm going to be making a Portofino video next week. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and thank you so much for watching today. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. I have so much more content coming out, Halloween Horror Nights and Disney content, so stay tuned. Peace.